Hello and welcome to Chicago. I'm here at APA and I'm doing a poster session and I want to show it to you real quick. Here it is right here. Let me go over it with you real quick. These are the 4 quadrants of poor parenting divided up into 16 sub-areas. All parents should take a look at this to avoid them, to make sure their kids are getting their needs met. If they don't, then the kids might grow up to be depressed, might grow up to be anxious, full of self-doubt, maybe even suicidal. And the worst possible thing is homicide. That's what we've seen this last weekend in El Paso and in Dayton, Ohio. What a tragedy. If the parents had just looked at this and made sure that their kids were safe, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Let me go over it real quickly. On the top here is quadrant A. This I could call too much structure, or you could say harsh structure. That's getting angry and abusive and using techniques like mystification. R.D. Laing's mystification is very confusing. The opposite of that is too little structure. This is permissive parenting, lax parenting. Kids need structure. They need rules, limits, boundaries, and expectations, and consequences if they don't follow the rules or the expectations, and of course rewards if they do. And so parents need to avoid too little structure. Over here is too much love. Is that possible? To give a child too much love? Well, not usually, but the way I've defined love here, which is enmeshment, over-involvement, over-control, and even being inappropriate with them physically, is all too much love. And so too many kids get this. Now, the opposite of the A is, as I said before, is the C quadrant, and that's not enough structure. And that's not having rules. And then when a child breaks the rules, it's not appropriately dealt with appropriate, of course, discipline or consequences. Kids that grow up without that don't grow up with healthy mental, emotional development. And all the way over here, quadrant D, then, is too little love, which is the opposite of too much love. Too little love is when the parents disappear. And so that's not good if they decide to go off to war or go off into prison. And that's a terrible loss of love. That really affects the child's mental, emotional development. But some parents can't help what happens if they pass away, or if they get a terrible disease that they have to go off and deal with, and they have to abandon the kids. They can't help that. But still, to the child, it feels like abandonment. And so that falls over here, too little love. And the top over here, D4, is cold parenting. Too many parents are distant and don't have enough warmth to really make the child growing up to feel loved and cared about. So all parents should work on that and make sure the child feels attended to. And there's a lot of great research I'm seeing here at APA that is focusing on that. So I'm very hopeful. And I hope you'll go to my website and take a look at this and try to help yourself or somebody else you know become the best parents they can possibly be, so the child can grow up with happiness and self-confidence and self-esteem, and the ability as they go through life to get their ego needs met, which is what we're all trying to do. And the more we succeed at that, the better we do. Thank you for joining in with me here at APA poster presentation. I'm Dr. Cedric Wood. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.